Hi, my name is Byron.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
Hi, I'm Alexis.
Hi, I'm Woody.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Hi, I'm Shelton.
Hi, I'm Tani, and we are Smarts Interactive. Many people have trouble when it comes to learning and studying. Whether it's a subject that's hard to grasp, or you feel that the techniques you're using just aren't working. Learning a new subject can be difficult, especially if you have a disability. There are many different resources to help students when they are struggling with a difficult subject. Resources like textbooks, subscriptions to education materials, online databases, apps, and many more. But how do you know that the resources you're using will have a learning method that's tailored to you? What if you have a harder time learning than another person? What if you need individualized help? That's why Smarts Interactive was created. We're not going to pretend that Smarts Interactive was the first program developed to help people learn. There are dozens of apps on the market right now that are meant to do just that, and many of them could be helpful. What separates Smarts Interactive from other apps is its ability to help people who may get overlooked by traditional learning apps. So what exactly is Smarts Interactive? Smarts Interactive is designed to assist college and university students who learn and study differently. We believe every college and university student at some point in time has struggled with one or multiple classes. We want to reach out to this audience, including those who have different learning approaches and learning disabilities. The application allows students to create their own study materials, electronic flashcards, practice quizzes, and study guides. Students who have a learning disability have an additional option to select certain teaching aids. After students complete the registration process, they take an entry quiz to determine their learning style. Based on the quiz results, the application will suggest the best learning style based on their responses. You can also choose to hire a tutor through the app if you feel that you need extra help. Let's talk about using the app. Since students and tutors can use the app, we'll start from the student's perspective. When you start up Smarts Interactive, you'll be introduced to a splash screen while the app loads. The user will then be directed to the screen where they can either create an account, or if they already have an account, log in using their username or password. To demonstrate, we'll create an account, and since we're a student, select Student. When you create a new student account, you'll be taken to the entrance quiz. The point of the quiz is to determine what styles of learning may suit you best. You can skip this quiz if you already know what learning style fits you best, and you can always opt to take the quiz at a later time. Since the quiz will be thorough, we'll skip taking the whole quiz in this demonstration. There are 5 types of learning that is implemented in Smarts Interactive. We have verbal, visual, musical auditory, logical mathematical, physical kinesthetic, and we also have the option for not sure. If you don't know what learning style fits you best and are opting to take the quiz at a later time. If you don't agree with the quiz's results or think you are well suited to more than one style of learning, you can add a learning style or change your selection at any time. Students who have different disabilities have separate options that address individual needs, such as color blindness, dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. Students will then be able to select what subjects they are struggling with. They will be given 2 drop-down options, one for what school they are attending, and second, what class they are in. There is a button located underneath to add a class, and a button located next to each class to delete a class. After all your information has been entered, the option to hire a tutor will be offered. students have the option of hiring a tutor if they want more help. But it isn't mandatory. If you choose to decline a tutor but later want one, the option to look through and hire a tutor is always available. Tutors have listed their own pricing and payments, which can be made through PayPal for secure and logged payments. Students can click on a tutor to view their profile and see what they're proficient in, when they're available, and their rating according to other students. You have the ability to rate a tutor after your first payment has been logged for that tutor. Let's go through some of the menus you're likely to navigate while using Smarts Interactive. In the upper left corner of your screen, you'll see a pull-out tab. Tapping this will bring down a list of options. Firstly, you'll see your profile picture, or a generic gray user icon if you skipped adding a picture when you set up your account. Under User Picture is your Calendar button. Tapping it will take you to your calendar page. Underneath your calendar is your chats. Any conversation you've started with a tutor or another user will be available here. If more chats have been started than can fit on the screen, you can scroll through the chats by dragging your finger up the screen. To open a chat, simply tap on the chat you wish to open. Let's take a brief moment to explain our chat interface. In a chat, you'll see the messages you and who you're chatting to have sent. Every message will have a microphone icon next to it. Clicking on the microphone will have your phone read out that message with text-to-speech. A text box will be located at the bottom. In the writing area, a user can type, add emojis, upload a picture from the device, or tap the mic icon to have speech-to-text type what they say into the text box. Let's get back to our menus. Underneath the chats, there are your studying materials. First is the Note Cards button. Tapping it will bring up all of your note cards, along with the option to create, edit, and delete a note card. Below note cards is the Quiz button. Tapping this will bring up quizzes made by you or quizzes shared with you by your tutor. You can create a new quiz, edit, or delete quizzes you've made. There are both multiple choice and fill-in-the-blank quizzes. To take a quiz, tap on the one you want to take and then tap yes to the question you want to do you want to take this quiz? To answer a multiple choice quiz, tap on the correct answer out of those provided. To answer a fill-in-the-blank quiz, type out in the text box or speech clearly the correct answer after pressing the speech-to-text button. Under the Quiz button is the Notebook button. Tapping this button will bring you to your notebook, where you can type or speak information you find important. Under Notebook, you'll find your Settings page. Tapping it will bring up your Settings page, but we'll get more into settings in a minute, since everyone uses those functions. I think it's time we talked about our other users. Tutors. Tutors will sign in and sign up similarly to students. However, instead of taking a quiz to see what learning styles benefit them, they will select which learning styles they are able to teach. They will then move to a page that has a similar drop-down setup as the students, but instead of school and class, they fill in their degree and what subject they're tutoring. The tutors can see other tutors similarly to how students do in case they want to collaborate or chat with another tutor. The Tutors pull-out tab is set up the same as the students, with a profile picture, calendar, chats, note cards, quiz, notebook, and settings buttons. The Tutors quiz page now has an option to share quizzes with people, either other tutors or students. An important page users, both students and tutors, may use often is the settings page. The first button on the settings page is billing. If you tap on billing, you will be given an option to add a payment method or edit an already added payment method. After billing is audio videos. For audio settings, you can adjust the volume for text-to-speech, test your microphone, see input sensitivity, and test speech-to-text. For video settings, you can test your camera, adjust video volume, and turn dark mode on or off. After audio video is language learning preferences. For languages, you can change the language the app is using or change the color of the text. For learning preferences for students, you can change the learning styles you selected after the entrance quiz. Tutors can change which learning style they are able to accommodate while teaching. Lastly, after language learning preferences is My Account. In your account settings, you can edit your username, which email you want to connect to the app, and your profile picture. The final page users need to be aware of is Customer Support, which can be accessed by pressing the button labeled Customer Support at the bottom of the home page. At the top of this page will read Welcome to Smart's Interactive Customer Support, under which there will be 4 text boxes. In order, you input your name, email, the subject of your issue, and finally you can describe your issue in greater detail. In the bottom right corner is a button to contact support directly to live chat and resolve an issue. Smarts Interactive is straightforward and easy to use. The last thing we want is to make things hard to learn and understand. While other apps have similar features, none of them have all that we offer in one easy-to-use package, while also making sure everything is suited specifically for you. This concludes our in-depth guide to our app. We hope that you find this guide insightful and would be delighted to see you soon to learn even more in your own unique way.
And
Thanks for choosing Smarts Interactive.